Hello, everyone. So, today we're going to be doing social proof boosters to help you step up your game. And here today we're going to be having Mr. Kazim Ibrahim. Welcome, Mr. Kazim.
Thank you so much.
Please kindly share with us your understanding of social proof.
So, social proof basically means your footprints on the platforms like you wish to work. So, basically, in this context, I will be using the social media platforms that we have because that is basically the best places to build an effective social proof to convince your prospective clients. So, most times, I will link this with personal branding. The way you present yourself online for your prospects will determine the kind of job you have and the kind of relationship that you will build on these social media platforms. And the relationship you build, kind of jobs that you get, it's when you meet people that they can hire you or they can engage you. So that is that put simply, that is what social proof is to me. And personally, I've been building mine for let's say the last 2 years. Became active on all the platforms. Since I became intentional about it, I've landed jobs on Twitter, major freelance platforms like Fiverr and Upwork.
Wow. Tell us more about the personal branding.
Depends on the kind of things that you want to push out, you want to be known for. For me, I'm a freelance content writer and social media manager on my pages. What I want to be known for, or what I want to be known as an authority in, because I'm basically in the Web3 space presently as I work for a Web3 company. So that
Wow.
is what I want to be known for. So that is how I'm branding myself. I'm pushing myself out. I want to be seen. For some people, they may say, okay, I'm a website designer and I want to be known as a website designer on this space. How do you intend to go about it that people will know you for who you are? That is what the whole personal branding entails, the kind of content you'll be shown on your social media feeds. So that is basically what it is all about. Personal branding, the first thing is to determine your purpose online. Like what do you want to do? For example, now if you see MTN yellow color, even before seeing that it is MTN, you know that it is MTN. If you see
Mm.
the glows green, before you know that it is glow, you know their color. Before you see any words attached to it. I know some people too that if I see their names online, I don't need to be thinking about what they are doing or what is he into, because I know their branding has gone to a level that okay, this is what this guy does, and that is what I'm planning or I'm following to. And for everyone who wants to, brand themselves, want to increase their personal branding, that is what I feel they should be following. Determine your
Mm.
purpose online. What are you there for? That is the first thing. So when you know your purpose, you understand that okay, this is what I want to do online. Who are the people that can help you do this thing? Okay, you are a freelance writer, you want to be known as one of the best online. What kind of steps do you take? Who are the people you connect with? So for me, I know those who needs my content are basically business owners. Those people who want to use content marketing to scale their results, to get sales, startup funders looking for content to educate their audience and the likes. Realities are different. So I'm using myself as an example. So those are the people that I feel like they need to be seeing my content, they need to engage with it, and then they need to see me as an authority in whatever I'm doing. So I connect with founders, I connect with business owners, I connect with marketers and the like. So after connecting with them, the platform, or the content I'll share on these platforms. So platforms are different. What is obtainable on Twitter is not obtainable on Facebook, on say
Yeah.
Instagram, on LinkedIn and the likes. So on Twitter, I know that restricted by what counts, and then the engagement there is I don't know, it's hard compared to Facebook, compared to Instagram. Instagram is more like visual content, like video reels, like images, like carousels and the likes. So on Facebook, anything goes in as much as you post on time that your prospective audience can see it. So for
Yes.
me, basically, I use Twitter and LinkedIn to prospect, to show that this social proof that I've built is very important for you to, achieve your goal. So I do now. My boss is on LinkedIn. We met on LinkedIn, and before then, we started working and we are together. So this goes to show that how you position yourself online will go a
Mm.
long way in helping you achieve your personal and on your long term goals. So for Twitter
Yes.
too, I try as much as possible to post threads that are educative and informative to my audience. For
In line with
example,
your niche.
if I'm, for example, as a writer now, looking to helping small business owners, I can't be posting about Big Brother Nigeria every time. Of course, it's
Mm.
fine. We have time that we unwind and but it doesn't align with the reason why I am on social media. I'm on platforms. It doesn't align, so I don't post stuff like that.
Mm.
Most times, I post tips related to marketing, related to freelancing, related to remote working, because I
Mm.
have a newsletter that talks about
Okay.
marketing, remote working, and the like. So I use my social media platforms too because I already have social proof. I use them to promote my
Your
other endeavors.
newsletter.
Like yes, so
Mm.
that is another thing. So on Facebook too, so it's a general page. Facebook just introduce the professional account. Like you can convert your personal account to professional account. So
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
planning. I've been trying to do what I've done on other social media platforms, on my Facebook platforms too. So I've been intentional about the kind of things that I post. I don't joke too much again on it.
Mm.
So I post more of informative content so that I can have that proof. I can, it's one of the beauty of having social proofs or having a very good personal branding is that you can easily direct your prospective client to go without any fear.
That's true. That's
Assuming it
very
was two
true.
years ago or 3 years ago, I would have been post there and not won't be relevant to what the client is looking for.
That's true.
So, so that is another option. So another thing is on social media. After you have done all these things, engagement is very very important.
Hmm.
So when you are engaging with people, you engage intentionally. Imagine someone posting about probably this AI now that is raining. Like, okay,
Yeah,
I write as
ChatGPT.
what do you think about AI or the like? And someone say, okay, it's very cool. It saves time. It helps us become more effective. And what all you can contribute is yes, you are right. You know, it doesn't for somebody that is looking to position themselves as an authority, it
Yeah.
doesn't bode well for them. Somebody
Yeah.
has said, okay, it saves time, it makes them more effective. If you have an idea that can counter it, add it. But if you don't have, you can also, if instead of saying you are right, you can reiterate what they have said in
Hmm.
another word to
Hmm.
continue the conversation. At
Even
least
on
you not
social
become
media.
bored. Yeah,
Hmm.
on social media and the likes. So engagement is paramount. You can use engagement as a very effective tool for social proof when you contribute meaningfully, consistently on posts of industry leaders or people you are in the same industry. They start seeing
Hmm.
you as somebody that has idea that they can always reach out to when they
Hmm.
want answers to questions, when they want clarifications on latest development
Wow.
concerning their
Mr. Kazim,
industry.
sorry. Yeah, sorry, before you continue, do you know that we rarely think of comments as a social proof positioning? Sometimes we feel that nobody will see my comment after all, when it's gone, it's gone. Like, it's a very valid point that we all must hold on to. Like, I've never even thought that comment posting.
You see, most people, I think we are put in the same shoe until some months ago. I was just
Wow.
going through. That's one another, important part of following the right people, so you
Mm.
can get clarity from them, learn from them, and make informed decision from their posts. So there's this digital marketer on Twitter. I've forgotten the name now. So I just went through his tweets, his charts, and the likes. So I saw a lengthy thread he wrote about how you can use comments to build your Twitter profile. So I
Wow.
was surprised, like this comment is not just basic, like just comment and move on. So I
Yes.
went through it and I saw different ways on how he used comment to build authority, how he was responding like very well, and people were, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is good, this is detailed, this is educative. So since that time, I've become so intentional about the way I comment on posts, even if
Wow.
it is not post that is related to my industry, probably
Yeah.
general post about life and the like. I always use the opportunity to comment insightly so that people will know that okay, I'm not just another person. I have okay, you can follow me. I have ideas on my head and the like. So yes,
Mm.
comment is very, very important for people. It's not basic, it's another way to continue engagement, it's another way for people to
Wow.
see you as an authority in whatever that you are trying to do. But then there's these three C's that I always want to add to the issues of personal branding, social proof, and the like. So I learned it from one of my mentors. His name is Sadiq Ajala. He told us on how he used these three C's to build a very good brand on LinkedIn, and that brand has continued to bring forth clients his way. So, what are the three C's? Connection, the kind of people that you meet online. I want to use LinkedIn as an example. It's a professional platform. So, there are
Yes.
some guys, or there are some, I don't want to use guys, I want to use friends that we are
Okay.
friends on Facebook. We have been friends for a while. They sent connection request on LinkedIn again. So before that time, I accepted them. We continued, the friendship of not benefiting one another on LinkedIn also, just view and pass like before, to avoid people that are not adding anything or will not add anything
Mm.
to your life on your profile.
Mm.
It will stop you from seeing those who will actually help your life.
Help.
Of course, you may be angry with the way I spoke about it, but look at it. Your friend cannot give you a $500 gig. Your
Mm.
friend cannot give you to your friend cannot tell you to write an article for them and they will pay
That's
you the
true.
right amount you are looking for.
In fact, they'll
So
pay you
of
less.
course, we are friends in other platforms. LinkedIn is a professional platform. You should be making contact, connect with founder, people who can help your life. I became intentional about the kind of
Wow.
people I'm connecting with, and it has worked for me so far. Apart from getting a few gig, I have made meaningful contacts with people that we
Wow.
have potential of working together in the future, if not now, because these are people
Mm.
that are building solutions, and at one point or another, they will need the service of a content writer or a social media manager, and I've already
They
built
will
that
contact
relationship
you.
with them that they know that this is what I
Yes,
do
of
and I'm good
course.
at it.
Mm.
When you connect with the right people, you open a floodgate of opportunities.
Yeah.
You've opened an endless potential for yourself. The middle C, it is content.
Wow.
By posting the right
Content.
content,
Yes.
when you post the right content, people want to engage with you. Oh, this is a very good post. Oh, this post, I don't know anything about it before. Like I did today, I posted something about blockchain based ride hailing platforms will come in 2023, which is this year. They will give traditional mode of ride hailing platforms like Uber, like Bolt, and the likes. They will give them a run for their money. Post relevant content, people can educate themselves, people that can relate with. Post stories. If you don't
Mm.
have anything to post, post stories, post funny. This world is already hard. You are just getting by every day. Post motivational posts to inspire people, to
People.
continue with their life. Anytime they
Mm.
have an issue or they need challenge solutions, they come to
True.
you. And of course, you can easily go into their DMs if
Yeah.
you have something to tell them. And the last thing is the collaboration. When you post relevant content, you develop relationship with people that you can collaborate with in projects and the likes. For social proofs and personal branding, if you are doing all this and there is no call to action or what you want to achieve with all of this, I don't want to say it's a waste, but of course, it's a waste of time. So, what do you want to do with all this? The end goal is always to make money, to get
mm,
jobs. Of course, I know Mr. Elijah on Twitter, on WhatsApp, like I know that he writes mostly about cybersecurity and the like. So, if I have any gig, I'll think about him first before thinking about
mm,
others. But in a situation whereby people don't want to think about you, why don't you make that step?
mm,
Instead of being on social media posting and posting and posting, because the truth is if you post and post and post and you don't get traction or you don't get jobs, you get tired or frustrated at some point. So instead
yeah.
of waiting, why don't you go directly to the DMs of these people?
Mm,
You have made the right connection, you know people that need your service already. So instead
mm,
of waiting for them to reach out to you that I need your service, why don't you go into their DMs and pitch? Are you interested in discussing this further? If they are, they will tell you. If they are not, move to the next person. There's no harm in trying. And this
mm,
pitching is a game of numbers. If you pitch 100
mm.
people in a week, let's assume you pitch 100 people in a week, at least you should get like 25% to respond. At the end of the day, if you
Wow,
close like four or five, I think that's a respectable figure
that's true.
instead of waiting for them to come to you.
Yes, thank you so, so much. You really made so many valid points. Having a valid content that makes sense that people will be able to identify with. It might not necessarily be what they would identify with now or what they would think will be relevant to them now. But on the long run, something that they can find valuable, it's very profound. And then the collaboration aspect is what I really appreciate about you. It is even
So
collaboration that enhances a better result.
everybody wins at the end of the day.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Kazumi. It's been a valuable time with you, and I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Thank you for coming to the TosinFalode TV. Thank you, every of our
Thank you.
viewers. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching through. Feel free to check down below to see Mr. Kazim Ibrahim's profile. So thank you.
Thank you so much.